What is good? It is SimplyUnCo here on the channel with the first My League rebuild. Today we're going against TKE, my friend. I make thumbnails for him. He's a really great guy. I'll leave his link in the description. You need to sub right now to TKE and watch his video. So today we're rebuilding the Boston Celtics and it's building the better team. We're starting in the start today mode and we're going 2 more seasons after that. And whoever has the best team at the end of that time period wins. And it's up to the fans. I know TKE has a bigger fan base than I do, so I wouldn't be surprised at all if he blew me out here, but I'm just hoping you guys like my content and can subscribe, because I hope to be putting out some more My League soon and some WWE content as well, but I'm looking for a partner there. So we're gonna set this up now and it's gonna be a start today. You can see I've already tried here, but the audio was really bad, and so let's go to setup options now. So we've agreed to turn off chemistry, turn off rule changes. We've agreed to turn all these settings off as well. We're turning off injuries as per normal. And so of course we're doing the Boston Celtics, so I'm going to select them. So I just messaged TKE on Twitter and we've agreed to use auto-generated rookies because we're on different platforms. So the first change I want to make for this team is I want to sign DeMarcus Cousins, but I need to cut someone. I don't think we need Carson Edwards. I don't think he's going to be here long term, so we're going to be cutting him. And we're going to be signing DeMarcus Cousins onto a $5.3 million deal for the rest of the season. I want him to come off our bench. We have too many centers, but I think that's okay for the rest of the season. So I've called up Semi from the G League and I put Romeo Langford down there just because I think he's got a bit more potential to be like a sixth man on this team. And I'll send the rest of the season. Alright, so the season's finished up. We finished 53-29, which is actually pretty solid. Giannis won an MVP. Ja Morant won Rookie of the Year. Montrez won Sixth Man. Kawhi Leonard won Defensive Player of the Year. Bam won Most Improved. And Coach Bud won the Coach of the Year award. So I don't think we'll have any All-NBA teams unless Tatum makes one, which he doesn't. We do get Marcus Smart in All-Defensive second team. So we're the 3 seed and we are playing Philadelphia in the first round, but let's see the stats first. So Tatum averaged 22 and 7. Walker had 21 and about 5. Jaylen Brown averaged 19. Hayward did his thing. Cousins played really well off the bench. Marcus Smart made a defensive team. Dice played good defense. He averaged 1.3 blocks a game. Obviously, Canner did his thing. And the rest of the team just did whatever. So let's simulate round. We're down 2-0. 2-1. 2-0. Okay. Game 7, we blow them out. Kemba had 30, Cousins had 28. Now we're playing the Raptors. They have Lowry, Powell, OG, Siakam, and Ibaka. I think we win this. Yep, so we lose in the second round to the Raptors. The Bucks win in 6 and Giannis is your finals MVP. Vince Carter retires, enters the Hall of Fame. We have picks 17, picks 30, and 26. Hey, so I found a deal that's just too good to give up. I know we're stacked at a wing position, but Devin Booker is just so good and so young. But that just stacks us at the wing position with Jaylen and Devin Booker. This is SimplyUnCo from the future editing the video. The audio file corrupted, so I couldn't use any audio for the next little part of the video, so it's just me voice overing. So basically what happened here was I traded our first round picks that we weren't using, and I got some future first round picks from a different team. And the other major thing was that Gordon Hayward opted into his like $35 million contract, which kind of sucked because it left us in a bit of a hole. Nothing else really important happened. I think we brought back Taco Fall, but that was about it. So enjoy the rest of the video, guys. Like and sub. I figured out we are negative $65 million in cap room. So I'm going to have to move on from a lot of people to make some room to spend some money. So we're going to be sending Gordon Hayward and the pick that we just got to New York for Mitchell Robinson. He can protect the rim like crazy, so I think he's the perfect addition to our team. And I've decided that Ricky Rubio needs to go, so we're going to be getting Duncan Robinson and a Miami first round pick. So doing that trade for Rubio leaves us in a bit of a hole at point guard. I think I'm just going to get Dragic and flip him. I think Ibaka might be worth a little bit more. Yeah, let's trade in Let's trade Ibaka instead. This trade with the Hornets gives us Devonte Graham. But yep, we get Devonte Graham on the team, which is nice. But we have way too many shooting guards and not a single small forward. So I'll see what I can do. So we just did a trade with the Pacers. We sent Jaylen Brown and 2 firsts for Domantas Sabonis and Aaron Holiday. And I know you're probably thinking that I overpaid, and I probably did. But what this allows us to do is we can now run Jason Tatum at the small forward, and he becomes an 89 overall. So we've got a starting lineup. I don't love it, but it's solid. I'm going to continue to look for trades, and I'll see what pops up. So with this trade, we're sending Vincent Poirier to the Clippers for a first-round pick, or to Oklahoma for the Clippers' first-round pick. So this next trade, I'm going to be trading Grant Williams for Alec Burks from the Grizzlies. Okay, so I've decided I don't need Daniel Theis anymore because Robert Williams is getting better and we have Mitchell Robinson. And so essentially we're just upgrading Marcus Smart to Kelly Oubre, and we're bringing in a first-round pick. So we're going to do this. Alright, so we're going to be trading Devin Booker, Mitchell Robinson, and Duncan Robinson to Utah for Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert. So Donovan Mitchell and Devin Booker are about the same overall, but Donovan Mitchell's a better defender, and Rudy Gobert is just better than Robinson. So we do miss Duncan Robinson here, but that's okay. And Mitchell and Rudy are on 1-year contracts, but I think if I sign them, this is an absolute win. Alright, so I'm done with trades for the start of the year, and we're going to go to training camps now. Okay, so we only have one training camp, which kind of sucks, but I'm gonna send Jason Tatum to Untapped Potential so he gets like a little bit better. So this is a rotation so far. We've got Devonte at the 1, Mitchell at the 2, Tatum, Sabonis, Gobert. Off the bench we have Oubre. Okay, our bench needs some serious help. I'll start trading. Okay, so this is a serious upgrade here. We're using Romeo Langford and the pick we got from Phoenix to get Jonathan Isaac to come off our bench. So Isaac and Oubre will run the 3 and 4 off the bench, which is perfect for me. So with this next trade, we're swapping first round picks, and we're getting Patrick Beverley here, who's going to provide some defense because Devonte Graham isn't great at doing that. Okay, so this is the next trade we're going to be doing is Alec Burks, Robert Williams, the first we just got from the Thunder, and Gerald Green to Philadelphia for Josh Richardson and Shake Milton. So we're going to need to sign someone in free agency, which I think is fine. We'll get Kenneth Faried to come off our bench. So they got Pat Bev starting and Donovan Mitchell. Defensively, that backcourt is elite. Then we have Jason Tatum, Sabonis, Gobert. I think is a really good defensive team. Then we've got Isaac and Kelly. Our defense on this team is insane, but we're going to need another backup big man because we have so many backup wings and point guards off the bench. So we're going to be giving up Shake Milton in the future first round. Can I do this without a first? Because I want Mo Wagner. They went 2 seconds. Perfect. Deal. Yep, so he'll get 11 and 9. I think this is a really strong bench with Isaac, Oubre, Richardson, Graham, and Wagner. So we've got Beverly, Mitchell, Tatum, Sabonis, Gobert, Devonte Graham, Isaac, Oubre, Richardson, and Wagner. See you guys at the trade deadline. So we've made it to the trade deadline. We are 40 and 10. Okay, this deal is just way too good to pass up. We're giving up Sabonis, Oubre, and a first for De'Aaron Fox and Buddy Hield. So I know they're both on 1-year deals, but this just makes our team so much better if we get Derrick Rose and Davis Bertans. And I'm gonna put D Rose at the backup too. So we move Tatum back to the 4. That lets Jonathan Isaac start, which I think defensively it's going to be really good. This team defensively is elite. Like, I don't see many teams being able to, score consistently against this team. Off the bench, we have D Rose, Buddy Hield, Bertans, Wagner, and Beverly. They all went to test free agency. Okay. Rudy Gobert wants to test as well. So I think I'm going to flip Rudy Gobert and then just sign everyone else. So we could get Drummond. We also get a first here, so we're going to be doing this Drummond trade. That means we need to find someone in free agency. Does Marcus All want minimum? Sure, 1-year deal. Doesn't bother me. Alright, yep, so I'm gonna see you guys at the end of the season with our final record. So after the trade deadline, we only lost 5 more games. We won 27 and lost 5 after the trade deadline. Luka Doncic won MVP of the season. This dude won Rookie of the Year. Dennis Schroeder won 6th Man of the Year. Kawhi Leonard won Defensive Player of the Year. Tony Bradley won Most Improved. Interesting. And Brad Stevens, our coach, won Coach of the Year. Did we get any Celtics on any teams at all? We got got Drummond on all defensive second team. We were the 1 seed in the East. These are our stats. Pause if you want. Let's get into the playoffs. Okay, so the first round we're going up against the Orlando Magic. Their team's pretty garbage. Our team should wipe the floor with them. 1-0, 2-0, 3-0. Sweet. Easy as you like. But next round we've got Giannis, which is kind of a worry. So I think for this series we're going to flip Tatum and Isaac and have Isaac on Giannis. So I'm going to start Isaac at the 4 just so he gets the Giannis matchup. Let's simulate the first game. So we actually lost the first game. Okay, we're down 2-0. I don't know what is happening. Okay, we won a game. Okay, it's tied. Okay, we're down 3-2 to Mr. Antetokounmpo. I'm not sure how we stop Giannis. Do we just give last minutes to our bench? Alright, so that looks about right. Please win this game. So we're tied at 3-3. That's a W. We won by 13 points. I think giving all of our minutes to the starters actually helped out a lot. Let's simcast game 7 because I need to win this. Oh, and look at the last quarter. They destroyed us in the last quarter. Giannis had 32. But we've got one more year to build an elite team to win the playoffs. Hopefully we can win a championship next season. But next season is our last year. Luka Doncic wins Finals MVPs. The Mavs beat the Bucks in 5. So I'm in the draft, and I'm gonna have to pull off a bit of a miracle here. So I think I'm gonna trade Buddy Hield. Yep. So we're gonna take this pick 5 deal from the Knicks if they decide to re-offer it, and they do. So we give up Buddy Hield for pick 5. Okay. So this is the deal we're gonna be doing. It's Andre Drummond at pick 5 for Brandon Ingram and Drew Holiday. Somehow Drew Holiday is on $12 million a year. Kind of weird, but pick 5 is not gonna help us win next year. And Brandon Ingram at the starting small forward will. So at pick 5, the Pelicans got a 73 overall. So I think we won that trade. We've got 83 million in cap holds, qualifying offers. Extend them to all of you guys. So we also have bird rights on Jonathan Isaac, who we're going to be offering the max to. Other than that, we don't have anyone else here. I wonder if we can go after Kawhi Leonard. Do you reckon that's a play? Will we get Kawhi? Oh my god, we're going to get Kawhi. Oh no! Can we get all of them? Can we bring them all in? Look, I'm just gonna be okay, so I'm not gonna sign Jonathan Isaac here because that's gonna take us over the hard cap. But we're gonna get Kawhi, Donovan, De'Aaron, and Tatum all back. This is an absolute W in my book. We're gonna have to renounce Davis Bertans. But that, for me, is perfectly acceptable. Please go through, please go through. No, we don't get Kawhi. We miss out on Kawhi Leonard. Do you think if we trade like one of our big guys, we can get Kawhi? Let's trade Drew Holiday and Patrick Beverley and see if we have enough money to get Kawhi Leonard. We need to clear out like $60 million. That's not going to work. I did just get rid of Jonathan Isaac, didn't I? And now we don't have Bird. Okay, so we lost Jonathan Isaac for absolutely nothing. That's a bit of an L on my part. I will take the L there. But let's see what we can get for these guys. I'm going to hold off on all trades until after free agency has settled. So I'm going to get Duncan Robinson. So we're at player progression, and Tatum goes up. Everyone here is going up, which is perfect, apart from Drew Holiday and Marc Gasol, which is completely expected. So we signed Myers Leonard, Marc Gasol, and Duncan Robinson. We can get DeAndre Ayton on $12 million. Who's our center? Who's our center? We don't have a center. That could be perfect. Alright, so I'm getting DeAndre Ayton here, and we're getting Marcus Smart back into the team. But that just gives us a really dominant big man down low, just to grab rebounds and to block shots. So that's really good that we've got Ayton, and he's on a really cheap deal. So let's see if we can flip Smart and Holiday. Alright, so I'm going all out, and I'm getting Danilo Gallinari to come off the bench. I'm going to put him at small forward because his overall goes up to an 85. But now we really need a shooting guard, and I'm spreading myself a bit thin here. So here we're getting Bam Adebayo and Joe Harris to come off the bench. So Bam's going to run some power forward minutes, and Tatum's going to play the 3. So he's a 95 overall, which is perfect. Bam's at 90. So we just need that shooting guard to round out our starters, and then we just need to keep flipping for our bench. And then we should have a demigod squad. So we're doing this deal with the Blazers. We're giving them Gallinari, Keldon Johnson, and Myers Leonard for CJ McCollum and Alec Alan Paxson. So that just gives us some more scoring in the starting lineup. It does mess with their depth, but I think that's totally fine because we really need a starting shooting guard. And I'm gonna see if I can flip CJ for a better starting two, someone that's a bit more versatile on both ends. Like a Victor Oladipo would be good, but he's regressed a fair bit. Oh no, that's it. We're getting Klay Thompson. We're getting Klay Thompson for the team. Alan Paxson, I don't even know who you are, but you had some good trade value. You got him, Klay. This is a really nice starting five. I don't think TKE is going to be able to compete. I'm going to see if I can flip anyone for like LeBron or Kawhi Leonard or anyone like that. If not, I think this is the team we're going to rock with, at least the starters. Okay, I know we're going down in an overall and we're spending a bunch of money here, but we're getting Porzingis and whoever this rookie is. He's 24. He was drafted at pick 23. He's got some good trade value. We're giving up Patrick Beverley, which sucks, but I think Kristaps is just so much better than Ayton in this game, even though his overall is a bit less. And this rookie has a bunch of trade value, so we're going to use that. So let's keep flipping. So this is the trade we're going to be doing. It's our new rookie that we just got, Joe Harris, for Chris Boucher, who's actually going to play for us backup center and a first round pick, which we can use in a trade later. So with this trade, we're giving up 2 first round picks, but we're getting Miles Bridges to play backup small forward minutes, and he had a really good season last year, and I just don't think Duncan Robinson can match that production. So we're going to be getting Miles Bridges. I'll be back at the start of the season with who I've signed. So the game's automatically signed a few players for us. Got us these people who are really garbage, but we can flip them for better pieces. We're gonna get Michael Carter-Williams though, so that's solid. So with this trade, we're gonna be getting Ty Jerome and Boban. Ty Jerome might play, maybe not, but if not, we'll flip him. Oh, we might have to get this Florin guy, who I think we've had in our team. I think we've traded him away. Maybe not. We're getting Kendrick Nunn instead, and he's gonna be our backup point guard. So we've got our backup center, small forward, and point guard. We just need one more. It can be a 2 or a 4. I've decided that we're getting Norvel Pele and a future first round pick. So not only can Pele play the 4, we also get a first round pick in return. So the love-hate relationship with Domantas Sabonis continues as we acquire him again, and I just think he'll be a better backup big than who we had previously. I can't even remember who we just traded. Here we have a 4.5-star balanced system, which is really good. It's really hard to get 5, so this is about the best I'll be able to get. So just keep this in mind when you're voting for my team. So the season has ended, and I think we won 2 more games more than last year, which is kind of disappointing because we were just 2 games off winning 70. But I think we had a really good season. Giannis won MVP. Bol won Rookie of the Year in like his 4th year, 3rd year in the league. He also won 6th Man of the Year. Anthony Davis won Defensive Player of the Year. And Mo Wagner on the Phoenix Suns, after we gave him away, won Most Improved Player. And Brad Stevens, our coach, won Coach of the Year. Do we have any? Whoa! I've never seen this before in the history of the game, like ever. Nurkic averaged 20 and 16 and made the All-NBA first team. I've never seen that before. Okay, so Tatum made the All-NBA third team, so we have one guy making the teams. He averaged 29, 6.5, and steal and a half and a block, shooting really well. So that's good to see him on the All-NBA third team. Are there any more players? No, and no. That's completely fine with me. We were the 1 seed. I really hope we win a championship. If not, I mean, as long as we have a better team than TKE, that's okay with me. Player stats, sorry about the controller, guys. But Tatum, we saw his numbers. Porzingis averaged 20 and 10 basically with 2 blocks a game. Klay did his thing. De'Aaron Fox did his thing. Bam did his thing. Sabonis off the bench, Nunn off the bench, Robinson and Plumlee all off the bench. Played really well. We had a really good team. Let's see how we rank against all the other teams. We're the best at scoring. We're not even top 5 in defense. Okay, so defensively we weren't that well, or we weren't that good. Let's change the rotation so we can destroy people in the playoffs. Plumlee, I'm sorry you aren't getting minutes. Sabonis can cover your minutes. We have 12 minutes to give. I think I'm going to give 2 minutes to every starter here, and then 2 more minutes to Sabonis. So this is our playoff rotation. It's 8-man, and we're pretty much going balls deep at this point. Simulate round. We should destroy the Knicks. I don't even care who they have. We should just wipe them. It should not even be close. Okay, so they won one game, and other than that, we beat them. Oh, please, Wizards. Oh, the Wizards lost to the Bucks. The Bucks beat us last year. Do they still have everyone on the team? Yup. This is going to be an interesting series, but I think we're a lot better than last year because Bam's guarding Giannis now, not John Isaac. We win game one. Okay, I reckon we can just sim the series here. It's 1-all, 2-1, 3-1 us. I think we should win this. Yep, with ease. And the Sixers, who are this god squad, they really only have 2 elite players, and Capella and Thibault are right. I think we should win this. I honestly think we should win this series. Okay, they win game one. How do they win game one? Embiid and there you go. Embiid and Simmons, that's where it's at. But other than that, oh my god, they scored a massive amount of points. Okay, we're going to the NBA Finals. Let's go. We're going against the Mavs, who have only lost 4 games this entire playoffs. I'm pretty sure they have Lucas still. Yep. Oh, we gave them DeAndre Ayton for Porzingis. Oh, that might have been a mistake. We win game one. Simulate round. 3-1. Oh, come on. Come on. Yep. And we've won NBA. And Porzingis! Porzingis is the finals MVP. He's averaged 2.5 blocks a game. He shot 53% from 3. Okay. Okay, Porzingis. We see you. So, at the end of 3 seasons, this was my final roster. We had 96 Tatum, 92 Bam, 91 Porzingis, 90 Fox, 90 Clay. So we ended up with all of our starters being 90s, and then Tatum and Bam were 92 and 96. And then we had Sabonis, Nunn, Robinson, and Plumlee off the bench, all at 80 pluses. And then rounding out the rest of the rotation were Morris, Waiters, Crowder, Williams, Goss, and Martin. But this team is so good, man. If this team was real, like in real life, they'd be a dynasty, right? They're all super young, maybe apart from Clay. They're all super young. They would go like 4 or 5 championships in a row, 100%. But yeah, this has been SimplyUnCo. It's my first My League video on the channel. Shout out to TKE for letting me battle him. I've been talking with him on Twitter a fair bit. I've still got a thumbnail to do for him, which you guys will see yesterday. You guys would have seen that yesterday already. This has been me. It's been SimplyUnCo.
Yeah, smoking gas till my lunch turn blue. Let's go. Smoke gelato, it gon' take me to the moon. Push a button in my car and it go wrong. Let's go. Suicide when I'm falling, so my coupe. Big rats busting on my pants. LES found first class. Pop a perk, then I might take a nap. Bad bitch, wake me up, she my snack. I got big rats poking out the front. I got bad hoes coming through the back. Yeah, fuck the ones, then I broke her heart in half. Told her that I love her, I guess it was cap.